Aloha, shamans, and welcome to our little corner of the galaxy here in this dimensional space called EarthStar Spiritual Center. We're here for Simply Shaman, and it is February 1st, 2024. So welcome to the month of love as we're all here. Today we're here for Simply Shaman, and we're going to talk about shamanism and love. And our guests today are Katie Costa and Danny Trent. Hi, Katie, Danny. How's it going? Oh, we're all frozen up, so we'll wait for them to get unfrozen, see how that goes on their end. And so what we want to talk about is Katie is an influencer on YouTube, and Danny is a musician and also an influencer. They both have YouTube channels. And so we would like to discuss today with them how it is to be in shamanism and how it is to use those love aspects of that. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is, Danny, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll go ahead. Oh, there we are.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now you're back. There you go. Okay, good. Well, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I just introduced you. So how's everything going today?
Awesome. It's been a great day.
Yes.
It is good. So I hope you have lots of plans for this month of love. Me in February, it's a great month for us because we have Valentine's Day, but of course we have our wedding anniversary too.
Oh,
the 7th and 8th.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, 27 years. Big great.
You two are like the coolest couple on this planet.
Oh, thank you. That's why we love you. Well, thank you for being here today in our new studio. We just set this up on the first day of Aquarius, so January 20th of this year. And our goal is to do Simply Shaman on Tuesdays and also special days like this. So thank you for being here. I know you're very busy because you're always on YouTube with all your wonderful programs and materials. And then we're going to try to do a healing shamanic life coaching on Friday nights from 9 to 9:30. Okay? All right. So today then, just to let people know a little bit about you, Katie and Danny, either one can start, but just tell us a little about who you are, why you're here, why you have over 30,000 subscribers on YouTube and growing. Are you up to 40 yet or just 30?
About 31,000 right now.
Great. That's wonderful. Good. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself in case folks that are with us don't realize who you are.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm Katie, and I have a YouTube channel called Weather Shaman ASMR. And I am here on this ascension journey. You know, my journey began really in 2017, and I was intuitively led to take shaman courses, Reiki energy healing courses, and to make videos in ASMR Reiki, meditation, sound healing, crystal healing to help the collective with stress relief and just unwinding, because this world can be crazy at times and overwhelming. And I wanted a safe place for people to feel like they could just unwind and let go. And I was able to, by the grace of God, manifest my other half, Danny Trent, who is a musician, and he has also helped me with some of my recent videos on the channel. He's a very gifted drummer, and he now has a YouTube channel as well, and he shares his talents with the world and is also in a band called U-Turn, and they have a channel as well. So Danny, you want to tell them about it too?
Sure. Thank you, Katie. Dale, Jeanne, it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here today with y'all.
Thank you.
Yes. I have been on this journey for a while, and I had been contemplating, we're talking about love, and I had been meditating for several years and asking the Creator, I said, you know, show me love in all of its forms. And to fast forward, he brought this beautiful lady into my life. I've known Katie for over 10 years. And it's just been a steady progression and really a friendship that developed. And I can honestly say, before you can love someone, you have to get to know them and you have to like them. And I'll tell you a little story. I've always been bad. Like so many people, I suffer from dealing with human relationships and relationships in general. So they suggested to me, said, Danny, you might want to do a little work on yourself, and said, get a plant, take care of it. If the plant lives, get a pet. If the pet lives and you take care of it, then you might be ready for a relationship. So Katie has been a blessing. I know God put our relationship together. She is helping to make me a better person. I've been looking to expand my spirituality, and that's where she took me to EarthStar about a year
On your birthday.
on my birthday. Wow. There are no coincidences. And I got to meet these two beautiful people, Dale and Jeanne, and they're a special part of my life. And as a result, my spiritual growth has been enhanced. And it's been just amazing and a great experience. So it is so good to be here with y'all today. And thanks for letting me be part of this.
Oh, thank you. Thank y'all for being here. And this show will be great because we know we've got two fires here and we have two airs on your side. So we have a Gemini and Libra. So we should have lots of flow, right? Lots of energy, or maybe a lot of hot air. So either way, it's going to be great. Right? Good.
Fan the flames.
Go ahead, Jeanne.
Oh, thank y'all for being here. And Danny, thanks for sharing that. That was beautiful. We appreciate
Well, thank
that.
you.
Yeah, Dale said that our anniversary is next week, and it's 2 days, the 7th and the 8th. So he needs to tell you why we had 2 days.
Yeah.
It took 2 days to get us legal.
2 days, because on February 7th, we both went to Pilot Mountain because, we had been doing lots of little personal vision quests up to Pilot Mountain and Hanging Rock, locally. So we decided, okay, let's go up there and do our own little ceremony before God, before Christ. And so, we found this little place on the mountainside there. We were able to get up there and we took our hand drum. So we were up there drumming and smudging, and we could hear people all around us. And they were saying, where is that drumming sound coming from? It must be the little people we always hear about. It just seems so clear. It's like it's right above our heads. Well, it was, but they just couldn't see where we were because we were kind of tucked away in the little nook. So we did our little ceremony there at Pilot Mountain. And when we did, the entire mountain just opened up. And we went inside, and there Christ was on the inside of Pilot Mountain. And we had this wonderful, loving ceremony right there in front of God and creation and everything. It was wonderful.
Wow.
And then, of course, the state doesn't recognize that. So we thought, okay, we'll do the legal thing too. So the next day on the 8th, I had a magistrate friend, a justice of the peace. So he came to our home. And we had some friends and family over and Chinese food, right? And he did the legal North Carolina ceremony. So that's why we do 7th and 8th. Yeah.
That is so cool. And it's so crazy because we just had a random inspiration to go to Hanging Rock like 3 days ago.
We did.
And we drove up to Hanging Rock and had the best time ever and found this cute little diner.
Yeah.
And it was just so cool. And that's a great way. It sounds like a very low stress way to get married too, because you did it in such a authentic way in God's creation and the great outdoors in nature. That sounds so awesome.
Oh yeah. And since the topic today is about shamanism and love, that was certainly a wonderful shamanic ceremony to celebrate what we have. Yeah, so Hanging Rock would be another nice place too, especially if you do one of the waterfalls there, or the lower falls, the Cascade Falls, or even going on top of Hanging Rock.
Was it just the two of you? Was it just the two of you that did this at Pilot Mountain?
Yes, just the two of us. Yeah.
Wow, that is so special.
We're heading back to the high country.
That's right. Yeah. But let us know when you're ready to do that. Just think we could do yours all. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we're coming back. Okay.
Say that again. We could do what?
Yeah, well, we could join you whenever you go when you want to make it official, and we could go there, and you wouldn't have to have a 2-day thing, right? We could do it all in one day.
That would be so cool.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, I love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That'd be great. We could take our drums and flutes and just have a good old time.
That's so cool.
I
know. That would be so cool.
I love
That'd be great. Good. All right, so we're talking about love, but and if you hear in the program me say aloha, that is my definition of love. So love, aloha, is the same thing to me. Aloha just being the Hawaiian word for love and peace and harmony and all kinds of good things. Okay. All right. Well, let me share some slides with you. So we are definitely here with Katie and Danny today. And we are EarthStar Spiritual Center. So we're a multi-faith church. We're living aloha and discovering our wholeness. And we've been doing this since 2002. So we're going on our 22nd year. and we love our life. Good. Now, our principles here at EarthStar and Simply Shaman are Aloha, the acrostic, or the acronym. If we look at that, it means all loving creator, love, oneness, heart path, and as above, so below. Good. And let me make this screen bigger because these are some of the things we do here at Simply Shaman. We do modern shamanism, Aloha consciousness, mind, body, spirit, ceremony, ritual, Tai Chi, Qigong, living Aloha, the law of one, earth shamanism, earth superpowers, energy healing, interdimensional shamanism, shamanic life coaching, teaching, star people, galactics, angels, meditation, Huna shamanism, flower life, and Merkaba shamanism. So these are just some of the things that we do here, and Katie and Danny also do many of these things. And one of our guiding principles is too that we are just one collective diamond soul. So if you can imagine that everyone is within this one soul, this one beautiful diamond, and we're all individual facets or unique expressions of this one diamond. And that is through our abilities, our gifts, our goals, our powers, our skills, our talents. And that's how we reflect and refract our one infinite creator as we make our way through life. And that's who we are. And we'll get to that one later. Good. All right, let me come back to the screen here. Okay, yeah. And let me get the chat on. So those of you who are with us, let us know where you're from and tell us hello. And hope you're having a wonderful day. And I know 5 o'clock is it may not be a lot of folks here, but we wanted to try to have different times for people. Because, there's different work schedules now. Everybody's here. Belle Aim, is that Bella Aim? Belle Aim?
Hey, my friend from college. Belle Aim is my friend from college, and she's actually originally from Australia. She's amazing. Shout out, Amy. Hey.
Oh, Amy. Oh, wonderful. And she's from Virginia, so welcome. You're not too far away, just one state away. Right. Wonderful. Good. All right, so as we think about shamanism then, and shamanism then being the ability to create or influence a reality using our mind, body, and spirit, right? We know that the mind creates a thought, a definition, it comes to a conclusion, gives your system an image, a picture, and then we know that our body takes that image and it begins to work. It begins to build up some sweat equity, makes that happen. And then as all that energy gets built up, it goes to our spiritual self. And our spiritual self inspires us and helps us to create this beautiful thing we started way back in our conscious mind. So as y'all think about your life and your love and how shamanism was an important part of that, how do you think you got started with that? What were some of the foundational steps you took to get to this place where you are now, where you're in love?
Can you repeat that, Dale?
Oh, did you hear all that? Okay, did it freeze up on you? Good.
Yeah. If you could repeat that, it'd be awesome.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so as we think about shamanism then, we know that we're here to consciously create our realities, and we consciously want to create a reality where we're in love with someone or something, right? One of the principles of Huna shamanism. So as we use our conscious mind to create this thought, this definition, we send that picture to our subconscious body, our mind, and it works, right? It builds up that sweat equity. It helps to create that vision. And then our spirit, it helps to inspire us, and it helps us to manifest that particular vision. So as you think about how you manifested your love using these shamanic principles, just share with us some of the foundational steps you took to be where you are today, and maybe some of the things that you had to overcome to be here today.
Ego. I had to overcome myself.
Yes.
Ego deflation. I had to learn to be vulnerable. I had to learn to be honest about my weaknesses and not just portray what I think the other person wants to see. I had to be willing to show somebody all of me and love myself enough to trust that if this person is for me, they're going to love me no matter what, for the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. But it took me 36 years, 35 years actually, about 35 years on this planet to realize that it's okay to be vulnerable, to deflate that ego and show somebody my true self. And I had to learn to fall in love with myself first, though, because for a long time, I was attracting partners that didn't love themselves fully because I didn't love myself fully. So I was settling for less. I didn't feel worthy of unconditional love. I only felt worthy of conditional love, which was a lower 3D vibrational nature, very narcissistic forms of love. And it wasn't until I deflated my ego and allowed God, love, to guide my life and surrender to divine will that Danny was divinely sent to me. And, you know, it was funny because the first time he came over here, he wanted help with his cell phone. Something was going wrong and he knew I was tech savvy. He goes, "Can you help me with my phone?" And I was like curious. He went to the bathroom and I wanted to do a little card reading just to see what would come up for him. And Divine Masculine just flew out of my deck. The card Divine Masculine. And I was like, no, it can't be. It can't, you know, no. The next time he came over, we were doing something, and I drew a card again. The same card flew out, Divine Masculine. I was like, okay, I hear you. And I told the divine, if this man is for me, I say yes. If not, make him go away. Well, he kept getting more persistent. He booked a session with me. He booked a Reiki session with me and he was like, "I'm yours." And I'm like, okay, you can't be a client anymore. We've crossed that line now. So now you can't be a client anymore. But yeah, we'll explore this one day at a time. And we're going to lead with love and serve others together. That I want to make sure that we're serving others together. It's not just about us. We need to share our love with others.
Yes.
And then, yeah, that's where I'm at.
I assure you, I was not stalking her, or at least I didn't think I was.
And
Yeah.
now you get your Reiki sessions for free. That way you don't have that client issue anymore.
Yeah.
And she's even allowed me to do a little Reiki on her. And I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, but intuitively I did. And she always says, you know, that helps. So.
It does.
So that's part of the thing right there. I always doubted myself and had all of these insecurities and doubts. And get back to the relationships. I've been married one time, and it was a horrific divorce. And I came to find out that, as Katie alluded to, the people, the energy that I was attracted matched my energy. It was really low vibrational. And once I made it through that, and it took a while to get over it, I had to learn that I had to stop blaming others. I had to look in the mirror and said, the root of the problem, I'm looking at the root of the problem. So I had a lot of work to do on the inside. And I started practicing spiritual principles, and really pain is a great motivator. And I was just so tired of being negative and depressed and resentful and angry. And I said that I can't keep on like this. In my prior life, I'd had some substance issues. And I came to find out that truly it was just a mere symptom of something much deeper going on inside of me. So once I was able to reconnect with the Creator and the divine, things began to happen. And it's not by chance. Like I say, God arranged this thing. I really believe it was divinely inspired.
Yes.
And God will always put people in your life that you need at that time. And Katie has just been a godsend. She pushed me out of my comfort zone. She established a YouTube channel for me. I was going to sit on my rear end and do nothing. I thought I had nothing to share. And she said, "Danny, you're going to do this." So she did that, and it was really painless. It was really painless. Like I say, I'm a musician and used to performing in front of people, but for some reason I thought I really didn't have anything to offer. And I'm starting to see slowly one of the most tragic things in a person's life is to waste and not utilize talent that God has given us. So she said it all, ego. I had to deflate my ego and quit taking so much vitamin I. It was just I. And I've come to learn that it's others. Reach out and serve others. So Katie's been a godsend. I thank God for her. And my life, I can never recall me being any happier than I am right now. And I'm just so grateful and so blessed.
Likewise.
Great message for the month of love. Isn't that wonderful? And yes, it is a blessing to have a strong, loving woman. My goodness.
Amen.
You know, because truly the female energy is the soul of the family. And, and when we have that soul of the family, then we're able to interject and move around that. But that's our foundation for the whole family. So, Amy said, so glad to see the happiness. That's one point. Cost Bob, hey, thanks for joining us today. He says, Danny on a roll. That's good. Looks like you froze up again. Okay, so we'll move on. Jeannie, we'll get ready to share some things about us, but I feel that one of our things about love and being in a loving relationship is to truly try to live aloha every single day. So to be able to see aloha, hear aloha, feel aloha, right? Because that's what we love to do. So living aloha every day in some way. And we can do that through the way we see love, where we hear love, where we feel love. Oh, you froze up. Now you're back. Good. I'm just explaining
We're back.
Some general thing. You keep going in and out of the dimensional field. That's great. That's what we do. We just ride those waves. But Cost Bob said, Danny on a roll. So
hey, Dad. So glad you're here tuning in. Welcome.
That's well.
Hey, Bob.
That's great. He said thawed out. What's that mean? Is it cold river? Cost Bob is?
When you're no longer frozen.
Oh, no longer frozen. Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's funny.
Yeah. So when we think about love, then, we have
Kelly.
Oh, hey, Kelly Hicks. How you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Good.
Nordic goddess.
I know, Nordic goddess. I know. Good. Wonderful to be here. Good. So as we think about love, then we want to make sure that, yes, we do have to love ourselves, like you alluded to. And because, our car can't run on fumes. It has to have gasoline to run our car, right, or diesel. So we have to make sure our tanks are filled up. That way we're able to go places, do things, be with other people. So the same thing with love. Yes, you have this self-love about yourself, and you want to make sure you do love yourself. Not to the extreme sense of being narcissistic, because now you're just talking about service to self. So when you have this love within you, then you have enough love that you can go out and share with the world. And that's what's called service to others. And as shamans, that's what we want to do. We want to serve others with aloha. We want to use our gifts and abilities, our talents, to make sure that we're able to do that, every day in some way. So really, all shamans have this superpower of love. We just got to figure out, how is it that I'm able to share my love? What are my abilities? What is my mission statement for life? What am I here to do? Okay, what am I here to share? Okay, all right. Now, Jeannie may have some stuff on love. You want to share anything on love? Yeah.
Well, when we talk about what makes a shaman and the love of a shaman, and Dale was talking about service to others, I think that being a supporter of other people, being an encourager of others, being I wrote down a couple of things, a nurturer, being a listener for others. I think those are really important qualities to have and to share with other people. And each time we do that, it shows our love for others. And it shows that we feel good enough about ourselves that we are able to do this for other people. So that's I guess that's my take on shaman love for others.
Yes, good. 27-year testimony to our marriage and being in love every single day. And just think that our love is great today. It's better than it was yesterday, but it won't be as great as it will be tomorrow. So because we just love each other more and more each and every day, each and every second, because we know that that's what we're here to do, to have this passion to be here together and to serve others with aloha. So we try
and
to do
I
that.
cook a lot.
And Jeannie cooks a lot. Cooks with
She
love.
makes the most amazing food too. I'm going to tell you. Oh my
I'll
gosh.
second that emotion.
I know. We'll have to see if we can put a drive-through window on the side of the house. You can come by. And love you too, Kelly. Thank you for being here. Good. So what do you think what were some, I was going to mention too, you said all this happened for you, Katie, when you turned 35. Well, it's a cycle of 7 years, right? Because every 7 years we go through this great spiritual change. So just think about when we're 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. That's a big one, that mid-30s. Because, the Buddha got enlightened at age 35. So that's a wonderful time.
Really?
Yes, to come around and define your power like that. So that's
I
great.
didn't know that. That's fascinating.
So you and the Buddha are one now. You're doing God's work doing that. And you mentioned that you did a card reading for yourself. So I wanted to let everybody know that you actually do card readings for people, and
Yes.
that info's in the show notes. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I love to do intuitive card readings. I have various decks that I use. I like to use the Oracle because it's more open-ended and open-minded than the tarot is very specific. I like to use Oracle because it's just more broad. And I just get messages for people. And at first I doubted my ability to do this, but as I kept practicing on people, they're like, whoa, like this is spot on. And so then I started offering it as a service, and now I give card readings to people all over the world. They are private, pre-recorded videos, about 30 minutes in length. I also occasionally go live on my YouTube channel and do live readings as well, where I pull a few cards and tell people what's going on in that current energy right then and there. And people love it, and it's fun. It's awesome. I do Zodiac readings as well. I just posted Zodiac readings for the month of February. So if you're interested in that, check it out on the channel.
Oh, that's great. And now, how often do you do your shows on YouTube? Or do you schedule a show almost every day or every other day?
So I produce videos anywhere.
Well, it's like we're frozen up. They've gone out into another dimension again. So make sure during this respite, if you will, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified when we get a bright thought and want to share some things with other people. Okay. So as we're talking about the month of love, then make sure I would try to ask you to and invite you, as a matter of fact, to feel the love that's within you, to find a way to share that love, that passion with someone, something, somewhere, somehow, because we're all friends. I told you just float it out with your little thing. Now go ahead and finish what you thought.
Yeah. So basically, we are all multidimensional, interdimensional beings having a spiritual experience. It's so much more than just this flesh, by the way. But yeah, so I produce videos anywhere from 1 to 5 videos a week, depending on how heavy my schedule is. At least 1 video a week. I do ASMR, Reiki, energy healing videos, meditation videos, sound healing, singing bowls, card reading videos, zodiac reading videos. I have a combination of all different styles to accommodate different audiences. But yeah, and I love it. And I go live 2 to 3 times a month and tune in with people live and chat, and it's really fun.
Oh, that's great. And Katie, for those that aren't familiar with ASMR, what does that mean?
So ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And basically it's a form of meditation, and it triggers certain audio points in the brain and it induces relaxation. It's kind of a form of hypnosis, so to speak. And it really helps people to relax and go to sleep. And the ASMR Reiki videos are the most popular videos on my channel because a lot of people are having a hard time with insomnia, anxiety and panic attacks, PTSD. It helps with all of that. It helps ground you into the present moment and really helps slow down the brain. It's great.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. So as we celebrate this beautiful month of love, month of Aloha in February, make sure that you do your best to try to find the love that's all around you. So let me share a slide with you, and one more slide, and that is how you can find love and be around love. Well, let me just make this larger so you can make sure you can see it in our audience. So in 3D, then, see, hear, or feel the love, aloha, in every moment. Now that may be a tall order until it gets to be second nature. So see love in every moment. Or if you're an auditory person, then hear the love in every moment. Or if you're a kinesthetic type person and you like hugging, being around people, touching, or just feel that love and aloha in every moment. Now we want to take this to a dimensional level and move up to 4D, which is the density of love. Then we can sense, feel, or know the love, aloha, in every moment. And that way we're using our 4th dimensional shaman self. And then if you really want to elevate yourself and expand yourself to a 5D level, 5D is the level of wisdom and light. Then at this level, we are the love. So be the love, aloha, in every moment. And that may take some getting used to, because that means in every situation, with every person, every place, with everything, you end up being the love, aloha, in every moment. So I would encourage you to try to follow those little mantras of see, hear, feel the love in every moment, sense, feel, or know the love in every moment, or be the love in every moment. So a 3D, 4D, 5D perspective with that. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're just about used up the half an hour. I knew it would go fast with 2 fires and 2 airs. So, so as you think about any lasting thoughts you want to leave people with, I'll just ask people, make sure you click that you like the video and join our channel and help build us up. I'm nowhere near the 30,000 that Katie's at, so we're trying to build the channel too, but we've only been doing it for about 3 weeks.
Yes, you are in another dimension. Yes, you are. You're already there, and you're on your way, and it's actually more. Yeah.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah, and I know that's what it is. We're just waiting for 3D to catch up with that. Well,
Katie, can you see what Cost Bob said?
Oh no, I'm not able to see the chat.
Okay, let me read it to you. Katie and Danny have enhanced.
Oh, let me see if I can put. Oh, there it goes.
Katie and Danny have enhanced our loving marriage, and the two of you are a joyous part of our family. Hugs to y'all, and that includes us.
Oh,
thank you, Dad and Mom.
Nice?
Yes, thank you so much.
And thank you. I just now realized I had a button I could click where I could put the chats on so people could see it. So thank you. You see how your energy is carrying up the air energy, right? The air energy of distribution, right? So you're distributing love and knowledge through the cyberspace. So you helped me to learn something new about my new program here. So thank you very much for that.
Katie, is that your dad?
Yeah, that is my dad. I have a feeling my mom and him are writing together. Yes.
Oh, great.
Okay, that's great.
Well, thank you, Katie's dad, for having her and making her the woman that we all love today. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
And happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. This is the month of love. Everybody out there, treat yourself to something special and remember that you are loved just for being you. You don't have to do anything or accomplish anything to earn love. You deserve love. You're worthy of love just for being you, just the way you are.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? Danny, any lasting words?
I've just, I can't add anything on to what Katie has just said. Yes, something has to be practiced. And the thing that comes to my mind that you alluded to, stay in the moment and just use these verifications each day as a mantra to begin with loving yourself. And that will enable me to love others and love the Creator. It's kind of circular. Love from the Creator through others, through me, through others, back through to the Creator. It's just like circular or infinity, figure 8.
Yeah. Oh, and that's great because, 2024, when we add that up, it equals 8. So this year is the year of harmony, and it is the figure 8. That's the
wow, Dan, look at you.
That's my life number. 8 is my life number.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So this is going to be a great year for that. Yeah.
I just want to add one thing. Katie and Danny, you've been in our home many times, and it's always a joy to see both of you. But one thing that I've always noticed is how supportive you are of each other. You both took the Qigong classes that Dale taught, and no matter what, have you frozen? No matter what the one or the other did, the other person was so supportive. I mean, it was just beautiful to see. So thank you for that.
Oh, no. I think that they're frozen on us again in another dimension. So we'll close for today. Thank you for being here with us. We love everybody very much. And please make sure you love yourself. Jeannie said something nice to you. I think you froze up. You went in the other dimension.
Yeah, about the Qigong. Yeah, that was definitely endurance. Let me tell you, that was a class of endurance.
Yes, I love that class.
Yes, it was.
But I was talking about how supportive the two of you were with each other.
Yes, we kept pushing each other.
Yeah.
You're always supportive of each other.
I'm so glad I stuck it out because
thanks for being here today.
Yeah. It was a beautiful experience.
Well,
thank you so much, Dale and Jeanne, for having us.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Love you so much.
Thank you for being here. So we'll close out with a pow. Remember, pow means ending in Hawaiian. So it's spelled P-A-U. So we'll do a pow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pow. And aloha. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. And you have a great month. And we'll be talking to you soon. All righty. Aloha.
Aloha.